Hey guys, are you a car nut with a camera? Because in this video, I'm going to be going over a few tips to try and take your automotive photography to the next level and maybe even put a little bit more cheddar in your pocket. Now to do this, I've come up with a couple tips that I think are pretty unique and it will really help you guys grow your business and gain more clients. These are all tips that I'm currently using right now as I'm trying to grow my personal business and trying to get a little bit more money. So our first tip I think is pretty awesome. It's definitely one that I haven't seen anywhere else. So for this tip, we are going to utilize Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure you guys, being car gearheads, have been all over this website as I have. And you know that some listings are bad. They're just straight bad. The pictures look like they were taken on an iPhone 4 in the middle of the night, like just terrible. You can't understand, you can't see what's going on with the car, none of that. So the idea here is to send a seller a message, and you have to say that you run an automotive photography business. This kind of legitimizes you and kind of brings a more professional aura to you. So definitely say you run the business and you would like to help him with his ad, but you would also like to expand your portfolio with some more unique cars. So these are the kind of cars that you're going to target. You're not going to be looking for the average sedan, minivan, SUV. No, you're going to want to go after the cool cars. And this, I've had more success doing that because these are car people and they understand the power of a good car photo and how much it can bring. So with this strategy, you definitely want to start off offering this for free. Nobody's really gonna want to pay for Facebook Marketplace photos, not yet at least. So once you do this, you take the pictures, get the ad up, go back to the ad once it's relisted with your photos and screenshot it. Screenshot that ad listing because that is gonna give you kind of like proof of work for other clients, if that makes sense. So you can kind of take this as far as you want, really. I used it personally just to kind of gain some pictures from my portfolio, some interior shots, detail shots, stuff like that. But you can kind of take this further. You can reach out to higher end vehicles and more unique cars and kind of offer the service of building a good ad and upcharge it. Reach out to somebody with a high end car, right? Lamborghini Huracan for sale, no biggie. Reach out, I run an automotive photography business. This is after you establish your portfolio. I run an automotive photography business. Here's some of my work. Here's some of the ad listings. This is what I can bring to your vehicle and your ad. And say you do it for 40 bucks, whatever. That's awesome. That's a good way to gain consistent clients. And there's an unlimited number of people on Facebook Marketplace selling vehicles. So the amount of clients won't ever dry out, which is awesome. And it kind of builds up your reputation as a good photographer that you can also bring that work to dealerships, which is my next point. Now, with dealerships, I've seen this tip on YouTube constantly. Go to dealerships, pitch them, you'll do the photos, yada, yada, yada. I like this tip. I did not find success with it in the way that I was taught on YouTube University. So I went to all major manufacturer dealerships in my area. That did not work. None of them really wanted my work or my photography. They already had their own systems in place on getting these pictures. That's most of the time, you know, the sales kid with a good iPhone who kind of understands what's going on. That's fine. You're gonna wanna go to vintage car dealerships and private used car dealerships. And by private used car dealerships, like family-owned dealerships, stuff like that. They're the ones that are gonna need more help with social media and photography. So, great example. One of the first people I reached out to was a new vintage car dealership that is coming in my area. I know another photographer did reach out first, but whatever, I beat her. What are we gonna do? So, that besides the point, You reach out to them and kind of pitch that, hey, I run a photography business. Always start with that. That's awesome. Don't just say that I am a photographer. Say you run the business. It makes it way more legit, because that is the end goal, right? You want to put a little bit more money into it and you want to take it a little bit more seriously. So you have to convey that to somebody else. If you want to target these types of businesses, you're going to want to show that you're confident, and you're going to go in person and present in person, because that's what people respect. They respect confidence, that you have faith in yourself and what you provide. That's the main thing to think about when approaching dealerships and these types of businesses. Now, continuing on the idea of utilizing vintage car dealerships and used car dealerships, family-owned businesses, is I took this actually from YouTube, not based on automotive photography, but I know a lot of landscape photographers will print their work and give it to coffee shops to put up for free, and then they'll put a QR code under it so people can go to their website and buy their prints and all that. We're gonna take that same idea and use car photos. Now, these photos are not gonna be your standard dealership style photos, stock photos, anything like that. You're gonna wanna use photos with a lot of drama, art, beauty, and you print these and give them to the dealership with the QR code under it to go to your website, and you're gonna wanna have them be put up in the showroom. This is an awesome way to get car people, first off, and just people in general looking at your artwork and visiting your website. And if you don't have a website, that's okay. Just put contact information, just a way for people to reach you, maybe an Instagram, a Facebook, anything of that sort. So going on that notion of a website, kind of a hard truth, you're gonna wanna have a website as a photographer, or at least somewhere that people can see your work, because who's just gonna trust you based off of word of mouth? People wanna see what you can do before they give you money, especially. Maybe on those Facebook ones, you're gonna be all right without a website or without your work displayed. Now, for my website, I did use Squarespace. I know, cliche, but I didn't really know. So it's all over YouTube. Everybody's sponsored by Squarespace, so kind of just roll with the flow there. But it was a great experience. I have a cool website now, and it has benefited my work a lot. So another strategy that I've been using to grow my business has been to invest a little bit of money up front and hopefully see longer term results later on. So I bought business cards, which actually, I think it was only like 50 bucks. Not only, but it was like $50. I have a picture that I took on the front with my company name, and I also on the back have a way to contact me, as well as a QR code to link right to the website, which is awesome. So the idea behind the business cards is I carry them everywhere. And if I see maybe a cool car in a parking lot, or basically a cool car in a parking lot, or maybe in a driveway, maybe I'll throw a business card in a mailbox, or when a car's in a lot, I'll slide it into the window, in that little crack of the window. And this just kind of spreads my business and spreads my name. And our people like pictures of their cars. It is what it is. Especially younger people, because they can post it on social media, and also older people because they don't have pictures of their cars. They take it with their iPhone or their flip phone or their BlackBerry. So no offense if you're old and watching this, but I'm just generalizing. And now we can even take this a step further. And if you go to car meets with business cards and just put them on cars, not every single car, put them on cool cars. Anything that you want to take a picture of and you would be interested in, put the business card. It doesn't hurt, and it also helps kind of localize your name as a reputable photographer in the area, right? If you go to a car meet, put a bunch of business cards, it's all in the area. It's all people from your local-ish area, and it kind of makes your name one that people think of when they think of automotive photography. If they think, man, I really want to work on my social media and get cool pictures of my car, whatever, they think of you. And that's kind of what you want in the end, right? That's how you get clients, and that's how you get more business. So guys, if you need any help with this, please reach out to me. I'm so happy to help. We're kind of in this journey together. I'm a new photographer. I just started my business rather recently. I made the leap. I've officially registered my company with the government. So we're officially a professional photographer, although we haven't made that much money yet. But yeah, reach out to me. If you like this type of video and this type of content, please like it, subscribe. Happy to have you. Let's build a little community here and kind of see where we can take this.